Hello, welcome to How Is That Not a Thing? The new podcast where each of us will take turns telling you the crazy idea that may or may not exist, and we'll have to guess whether it is real or not. I'm joined by Freddie Ridell.
Hello.
Sophie Marquand.
Hi.
And, yeah, I'm Max. Freddie, do you want to go first?
Yeah, okay.
What have you got for us?
So, kicking off the proceedings with Viagra for dogs.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm on the marketing website. They're really, leaning heavily on the metaphor of turn your dog into a wolf. It's I think it's for people that want to stud their dogs.
Right.
But your dog's not particularly frisky.
So who are we marketing at? Breeders?
Breeders, I think. Or just,
or very weird dog people.
white women that want their dog to have a baby.
Is, the horniness of dogs a real issue?
Apparently.
'Cause-
I don't know how big the market is. They've not posted their figures on this website.
It's just, when you walk through a park, it's not uncommon to see one dog trying to roger another one. Male or female, it'll still go for it, yeah.
I think the point of this is, imagine how embarrassed you'd be if you had the 1 in 100 dog that was just indifferent.
You know, people think of dogs as their children.
Yeah.
Just like I wouldn't give my child Viagra, I probably wouldn't want my dog.
Yeah, but you would.
And also, normally you'd neuter dogs. I mean, I can only imagine it in a breeding context.
But you're not thinking of it as an equivalent, you're thinking of it as literal. So, you would give your child help to make more friends, for example. You'd organise more play dates.
I feel like you're defending this idea
Yeah,
way too much.
I know, I don't know why.
Yeah, I've actually paid Sophie to be on my team today.
No, I'm not saying this is not real. I just think it's a horrible idea. Okay, well, are we ready to make a verdict on whether this is
Are we
real?
doing that now?
Or-
If you're listening along at home, why don't you play along and shout out, whether you're on a bus or in a plane, whether you think this is just shout real or fake.
Shout really loud as well, and we'll leave a little pause for you.
Grab the person that's sat next to you and look in their eyes
No,
and
don't
shout,
shout true or false.
whisper into their ear, true or false. Okay, do that now. I can't believe you actually did it, you div.
Okay, well, Sophie, what do you think?
Not real.
You think it's not
False.
False.
I think it's probably real. I can imagine a conceivable pharmaceutical need for that to exist, but marketed like you just described, that website does not exist.
It is not real.
Okay, so
It's quite good.
it's not a thing.
It's not a
But it may be a thing.
But
How?
How is that not a thing?
Yeah, it's not a thing.
It's not
Just
a
search dog Viagra. It's not a thing. I really wish I hadn't searched
Instead
that.
of putting up a podcast today, can we just put up a recording of Maxie saying, I've just searched dog Viagra?
Just that on repeat for an hour.
Well, thank you for that one, Freddie.
Introducing Maxie!
Woo!
Oh yeah!
Am I doing a shit DJ set?
This is not Radio 4.
Oh.
Wait,
What?
I thought we were Radio 4.
This is Radio
I
I thought Radio 4
Cottage.
was off right now because we, Radio 4, were all in here.
So this one, it definitely sounds like it's not real. It sounds very niche. It's the neck brace organiser. It's basically a utility belt that goes around your neck. You've damaged your neck, and you need to wear a neck brace so your neck heals / isn't broken. And you turn that sort of the real estate of that brace into something that you can store things in.
Okay,
My
so...
very first question is, what's wrong with utility belts?
Well, if you're already wearing a utility belt and you need extra compartments...
Oh, my phone holster and my tape measure and my selection
gun.
of screwdrivers and my hoe at the back, they're all taking up too much room. But I have broken my neck,
and I'm walking about...
so
so can
thankfully...
Can we just think about markets here?
Okay,
right,
cool.
so assuming we're in Britain, in Britain we've got the NHS.
We do,
Yeah.
And
I've
vast
known
majority
about
of people who break their necks will be given a neck brace on the NHS.
Yeah.
So the NHS funding this? Are they buying all these?
So
How
this
does
isn't a
work?
British company, this is an American company.
Right,
So
okay.
obviously a very different story there.
It's all making sense now.
Yeah.
Even more important, these kind of inventions exist now. I think Obamacare is being repealed. Is that
Over my dead body.
It kind of makes sense if you think about it, because you'd
Infinite
have your medication that you need to take. You need that to hand, right?
Or to neck.
Yeah.
your neck is weak. Your neck's weak generally. It has to keep a head on it.
It does.
And if it's broken, what you're trying to do is reinforce it so that it doesn't break further. Why are you overloading it with stuff you don't need?
I never suggested that this was an invention that was doing particularly well, but it is a real thing. I guarantee you that.
For healthy people, we could just have a scarf that does the same thing.
Well, what do you think? Do you want to get the verdict?
I think Max is overcompensating in such beautiful fashion that it must be real.
So you think it's real?
I think
Well, I think
it's
we should
real.
Go to vote.
But
Go to the vote.
what
Okay.
does,
People at home, what do you
does
think?
Jeffrey at home think?
Why, Jeffrey?
Shout it to the rain.
If you've got a
Get rid of
small
that.
animal near you, why don't you tell them whether you think it's true or false?
Or a human.
No. Don't let the secret out. Keep it secret, keep it safe.
Can we just
So
let
Freddie
them vote?
thinks it's real. Sophie?
No, we never let them at home answer.
No.
Sophie thinks it's fake. It is in fact real.
Yeah!
It's real. I know.
What
I know.
is that?
It's an invention. It's patented.
Oh my gosh. This is the biggest waste of a patent.
Yeah. Patents are expensive.
Patents are really expensive.
Look how happy that guy looks with his neck being
His
broken.
neck
Ah,
is
my
broken.
neck is broken.
Once my neck's healed, I'm going to break it again.
Just so I can
so
score
I can
stuff.
have
I mean, he
this
looks
flannel
fine. I
close to
don't
me.
think his neck is broken. I think he's
Oh, do you
just...
think it's for able-bodied people to like get away with taking disabled car spaces?
Him-
Let's move on from this one.
Priority
Let's move on
list.
from this one. Sophie, what have you got? What have you found?
Okay, so you know how there's supposed to be a study where if you listen to something overnight, it goes in your brain or you
Yeah.
pick it up. Right, there's an invention where it was like a pillow shaped like a book, but this was a kind of a development on that invention. So you would type up your notes, and then using a sort of transcription device, it plays back your notes to you because it's thought that scientifically that will help you learn them better.
Pillow that plays you recordings of your
Sounds
use-
useful.
That sounds great.
A pillow that's
But
shaped like a book.
No, what I meant is that there is an invention which is a book-shaped pillow, so you could take it to the library and like pretend that you're falling asleep, but actually you're just having a nap. But this is a development, the concept development.
But is it a pillow?
No,
Is that-
it's like a pillow. Like you can get those.
Pillow with speakers.
Wait, so is it a
Yeah.
book that plays back your...
No,
That's
it's
worse
not
than
a book.
headphones, for sure.
I don't want to peel back the curtain too much here, Sophie, but it sounds like you saw that book shaped like a pillow on the list of wacky inventions. Your brain has made quite an obvious leap.
No.
Thought I'd read that the that sleep reinforcement of learning was not real. I know that that's like
So do you-
something
do you-
people say,
do you
but
have a
I thought
reference for that?
I don't have a reference for that.
Cite
if
your
you give me some
sources,
time. But I
Maxie.
thought that was
You
quite
get to
established to
do.
not notably. It made to a very small extent, but not notably increase learning and reinforcement. But maybe wrong. Who's marketing this? Is it?
The people
Where
that
can I
make
get
it.
this? Given the like how unreliable transcription technology can be, potential flaw there
You'd
would be
be-
you're learning wrong words.
You'd be surprised, actually, transcription technology is fairly good
Is it?
nowadays. Genuinely, you can get decent service. And if you pay a lot, that's what you pay for
Yeah.
quality. Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm sure perhaps one day, like with all things, they'll make like a shit version.
Yeah.
But initially,
At the moment, they're only making quality speaker pillows.
Yeah, ultimately you'll be able to get them on eBay fairly cheaply. Probably like, you know, 1p with £9 delivery. But
But at the
that's
moment,
okay.
they're, what, £200
No, like 100 and something.
for a pillow with a speaker in it?
No, it's not a pillow with a speaker in it.
It's
It has
shaped like a book, sorry.
Wait. So how do you
It's
how do you
mounted-
input
But you
the data
type
to it?
into it.
You use a file. You do a file on your computer, like
Yeah.
a normal file,
Oh, you
and
do
then
a file.
Oh, do file. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Sophie. Now we know. All right, Freddie. What do you think?
Okay, I think this is really fake. I mean,
I think both of those things exist. Like, I think there is such thing as transcription software.
Yes.
There is such thing as something that will play back audio to you
But
while you
overnight-
sleep.
overnight
No,
or
yeah, I'm
repetition.
sure that exists.
Yeah.
I just not
Plug in your
both things,
phone.
and I still don't think it's a development on the pillow that's shaped like a book.
look. I thought it was a watertight theory, and I'm waiting for an investor. Okay. It's a
Well, so
brilliant-
this is going to be so it's fake. It is fake,
It's on its way.
guys. Wait. Sorry. What do you think at home?
Shout it out.
Shout out! Scream it to the clouds.
not the stars
sky.
or the sky. The clouds.
So if you're in a
'Cause,
not cloudy area,
The
then
cloud's the limit.
Yeah, if there's no clouds, don't shout at all.
No.
So it is fake. Cool.
Shockingly.
Not surprised.
Wow. Wowie.
I thought it was really
But-
well marketed.
Why don't you go for that, Sophie? Post agree. We want to encourage entrepreneurship.
Things you can do with a theology degree. I'll add that to my list of bishop.
Can we get a female bishop? Is that?
Yeah, they just.
Yeah? Oh, we have
we've had
one.
we'll say our second now.
Nice one. Well done, society.
Well done, Christians. Freddie, what have you got for us now?
Well, Maxie, I'm glad you asked. We've all heard of the Victorian era.
Yeah.
Yes.
Era of kings, the age of invention.
I mean, era of queens. Queener. But yeah.
Queen Victoria.
Yeah.
I'm sure there were kings in other parts of the world.
Let's move on.
Other parts of the country. Sorry.
Cornwall
The
was
King
still
of Yorkshire.
It was still a separate state back then. The top hat was a big deal in the Victorian era.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But obviously, the muggy London streets, you're going to be getting all sweaty in summertime.
Okay.
So, enter the ventilating top hat
So it's a top hat with holes in.
with elegantly perforated holes.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the design of the top hat is sort of based around the holes, so as to draw attention to it and make it a signature piece.
So it looks like a massive salt shaker.
It's at the front, not the top.
What?
The ventilation it's above your forehead, like you're a shit Dalek.
I'm so confused by
Yes,
this.
I'm so confused as well, and
What's-
so are our viewers.
What's to be confused about? It's a top hat. Imagine a normal top hat. Imagine
Yeah,
I'm looking
okay.
at you with my top
Yeah.
hat on, and then your eyes go up from my eyes.
Yeah, but it
to
would
the-
have no effect. Look, if you've got a top hat on,
Yeah, I do.
the bit that sits on your head is a tiny, tiny strip. The rest of it is above your head, so it make no sense to have holes above your head.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I get it.
It's
I
a
get
big
it.
empty cavity
so
above my
rather than
head
having
that
a-
needs ventilating.
having this sealed environment in the hat
Yeah.
that heats up over time and starts getting itchy.
We all know
and-
about that muggy hat smell.
Oh, I hate
Oh, I get it. So it's just a hat with a hole in it.
No, but it's a nice hole.
It's an elegant hole.
It's elegant as something.
Okay, is there a picture we could see of this hat with a hole?
Well, if I were to show you a picture, that would probably, let
Yeah.
you know if it's true or false, wouldn't it?
I'm sure that at some point in time, a hole has been formed in a hat.
Yeah, but deliberately.
Like, no, mate.
I don't know.
And herein lies the conceit of the game.
Right, so
Right, okay, Sophie, what do you think?
I think our listeners should have a think. Just have a think.
Okay.
Have a think.
Is your mother around? Maybe she'd like to know whether you think it's true or false.
And if she's recently deceased, Maxie is sorry. Sorry.
We're all sorry as
We're
well.
all sorry.
I mean,
no, Freddie's not.
me-
Freddie's rarely sorry.
I'm not sorry. Sophie is the normal amount of sorry, and Maxie's sorry for bringing it up.
Yeah, Sophie,
Okay.
what do you think?
Well, I mean, judging by the level of kind of lack of knowledge on this and the lack of picture evidence, I'm going to go with false.
I'm going to go with that being real because I think that is a real need. I feel like the problem is real enough for that maybe to have existed.
Muggy hat smell.
Yeah.
Well, Maxie's in good stead here because it is a real thing.
Oh, that is elegant, isn't
Isn't
it?
that elegant?
It's like a little sort of coat of arms thing going on with a hole in it.
That's not how you explained it.
Don't you feel more elegant for having looked at that?
That's just
Yeah, it was
not
probably explained quite badly.
Yeah,
to be fair.
It's a top hat with holes in the
I
front.
imagined it was a top hat with little perforations where someone had just got like a braddle and like.
That's not elegant.
That's not elegant. That's just crap.
Yeah, but I don't know what your measure of elegance is. In
Um,
fact, I do, and it's not that.
let's just take a little break here. I was looking for some crazy inventions.
Oh, wow.
Found a wonderful site. It's just a list of crazy Japanese inventions. First on the list, the umbrella for the rain avoider. I mean, that is exactly
That's
what
the
an
umbrella.
umbrella
I've
is.
I've seen that.
But it's
yeah.
an umbrella with a sort of almost like shower curtain hanging down to the floor around it, so your feet don't get wet as well. Except they do because you stand in the rain.
I'll just stop you right here, Maxie.
yeah.
Are you not destroying potential segments
Yeah,
for the show?
you definitely are.
No, I'm just going to do 3 of them.
Also,
I'll
if
just
you
do
were
3 of
rain
them.
avoider, you'd be wearing wellies, so it'd be okay.
Yes.
What else we got here?
Well, what if you're in the office though? You can't wear wellies at the office.
Why
Well,
not?
you could at my office, but not real offices.
So this is a good one. It's the Metro chin stick. I think it's quite famous that Japan has problems with overcrowding on its transport
I
network.
think it's quite famous that most places rather have.
Yeah, London could do with this too. It's a sort of extendable stick.
I have actually heard.
That-
Yeah, you rest
You
your
just
chin
rest
on.
your chin
yeah,
on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Just a comfortable foam housing
It's like
for the
a
chin.
long crutch for your
yeah.
face.
Yeah, like a third leg that is attached to your chin. And you can just sort of just sort of lean forward onto it, and it takes the weight off.
Something
Isn't that lovely?
I've found, which you took
Yeah.
on playing on the Japanese theme.
Go for it.
Silent karaoke.
I think we're looking at the same one, aren't we?
We might be looking at the same website.
Silent karaoke.
Let's just think back. I like to think about sort of the purposes of things before
I think who would have made this?
It's interesting that you should say that, because isn't karaoke Japanese for silent orchestra?
Is it?
Empty orchestra, actually, I think. So this is not only empty orchestra, but also the singer is empty.
orchestra.
It's an empty orchestra.
I think
it's just empty. Emptiness.
It's like a mute for live instruments. It looks like it's something you plug into your Wii or your PS3, I think it said, or in PC, and so you can practice your karaoke. So say you're doing having a karaoke party and you don't want to be that embarrassing one who's just a little bit crap.
Yeah.
You can practice.
We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there, you know. And yeah, silent karaoke. I think it's a terrible idea, but
Karaoke on the go, so many applications.
karaoke on the go. That could be a thing.
Just want to say,
Karaoke.
I've scrolled down this page further, and I've found the book-shaped pillow that Sophie was talking about earlier, and a sound catcher pillow as well.
Yeah, see, you can see how my brain works now.
I really can. Not very hard, does it? It's quite a lazy brain.
Ooh.
Cool. Okay, Sophie, why don't you go on to your next invention that you found that's not on that page?
Or it might be.
It might be.
It might be. I will see it, because I've seen the whole page now.
Yeah.
There's only 12 on the page, only 12 crazy Japanese adventures.
Okay,
Anyway.
so it's a pair of leggings that you can wear as a girl, and they are attached to the outside of them. There's hair that looks like really thick, manly leg hair. So if there's somebody you don't want to get involved with, he sees that you're like the world's hairiest girl and backs off. And you can wear them underneath your tights or your dress or your trousers.
Sounds like it could be a thing, but maybe not in that application.
I mean, it could be a comedy prop as well.
It could.
It could be, I'm the smoothest looking girl in the world, and then wham, I've got really hairy legs. Isn't that funny?
I think Sophie's legit.
I'm not sure
But
about that.
I don't
think it is real.
The important question is, what does Montgomery Stevenson at home think?
Monty for short.
Yeah. M-Dog?
Sophie, is it a thing?
It's a thing.
Wow.
Anti-pervert hairy stockings.
Oh, they're proper hairy, aren't they?
No one's buying that.
Oh, that's
Actually, no,
not-
that is pretty convincing.
that's really convincing.
It is Maxi has a thing now. Maxi, tell us about your thing.
So this one is interesting, and I think it's currently not a business per se. Let me explain.
Right.
So in the UK,
Okay.
we have certain climate. At the moment, it's very snowy, but normally the UK is perfect conditions for growing hemp. If we wanted to, we could get fucking stoned.
Okay. Right.
So there's this movement. Obviously, marijuana is illegal.
Yes, don't even look at it.
Don't do the drugs, kids. But there is a movement that is kind of to do with legalisation, but also hemp is a good resource that can be used for many things, which is people go around and plant hemp seeds all around London particularly, but all over the UK.
Okay.
So I've seen videos of people planting them along South Bank and stuff, and they grow really well.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. So this is a company called Weed Seeds, and it's like Grazebox. Every week they'll deliver a different strain of marijuana to your door, and you can go plant those.
Okay.
Is this a UK-based company?
Yeah.
Are they aware they're doing
It's
something
not-
illegal?
So that's the thing, it's not a company.
it's a collective.
service. It's a collective, right? It's a movement.
So it's like a personal delivery type system, because if it's going through, it's not going to get through in being imported, and it's not going to get through Royal Mail. So I'm wondering where.
It does though. You're not sending weed. You're sending seeds.
And so what? It's called weed seed.
Weed seeds.
Weed seeds.
So you get each week you get I think it's every month actually. You get a different selection of different strains. So you can
Okay.
go.
Isn't marijuana notoriously difficult to cultivate? That's why people have big rooms in their house with all the heating equipment.
There's a difference between manufacturing for distribution and personal use.
Right.
Well, what do we think? Or you got any more questions for me?
See, I do have questions, but I'm trying to compute.
Throw a few more questions my way.
Have you ordered from Weed Seeds?
I mean, I don't really have my own garden. So as soon as I get my own garden.
It's a garden thing. Yeah, because Freddie was saying you've got to have quite specific, like...
Well, you could probably do it as a pot plant or something.
Ah, fine.
That's good.
That you would have marketed that.
There are. Do they
Pot
want
plants. We'll make our own competitor.
Pot plants.
Not weed seeds. Pot plants.
It's like weed seeds, but for indoors.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't ordered from them?
No, I haven't.
But you've investigated and this is
I'm
what
tempted.
You're tempted. How expensive is it? What are we talking?
I didn't actually check the price. It's in Bitcoin.
So can you do it on sort of subscription?
You have to pay all up in advance.
Because like the Graze box.
Because you can't do subscription services like with Bitcoin.
You made reference to Graze box before, it being a fairly similar thing, and obviously you...
Well, that's the idea. So you pay like, I'll pay for 6 months, and then
Yeah.
each month you get a little box of marijuana seeds, basically.
Okay.
That's nice.
But the danger... I see, this is the thing. This is the hole I'm picking at. The danger is that if it does very, very well, it will get shut down. Why would you try and get a product that actually you can't let do really well? Did that make sense?
Yeah.
Grazebox is everywhere. I have adverts for everything I buy. They're like, oh, have you tried Grazebox? You know, and it's because it's done extremely well. This couldn't do that, so it's got a fundamental flaw.
But it could in the drug world.
Okay.
The number of people that smoke weed is
obviously
significant.
Yeah.
And they're not going to go telling everyone, I guess. I don't know. I
then how would this
I haven't
business
planned
do well?
I haven't planned out their marketing.
It's not Maxie's business.
It's
I
not
think
Maxie's
it's the problem here.
Okay.
It's just look cool. So
Should we vote?
Should we let Sylvia vote?
All right.
hey, Sylvia, what do you think? Tell us your thoughts. Why not write us a letter?
Yes, at
Weedseeds.com.
Yeah, Freddie, what do you think?
Okay, I think it is too believable to be true. I think it fits perfectly in like the centre of the Venn diagram where Maxie lives, of like London gentrification
Yes.
and
Yes.
edginess.
Yeah.
I think it's a really Maxie idea,
I
and
agree.
therefore I can't actually believe it's true.
So I'm kind of on Freddie's. I just feel like there are fundamental flaws with it, which mean that I think it is a very...
I think it's cute. Let's go to Colorado and do this.
Yeah.
I think it could work, but it has huge flaws, which means that it can't be true.
Oh, well, all right, you're right. It's not a thing, but how is that not a thing?
Yeah, how is
Because that
that
would be brilliant,
not a thing?
right? If you're into weed, why would you not want, one, to grow your own, and two, to get it delivered to your door once a month? I'll just share one more with you before we go. Feels a little bit outdated, but if you were trapped on a desert island, you might have use for this. It's the solar energy lighter. It's a magnifying glass with a clamp for your cigarette, so you can just hold it up to the sun and light your cigarette.
That's good.
That's
clever.
quite cool,
That is
actually.
clever.
It's cool. Seems very impractical.
A sunny day
But it also
in a
doesn't.
public park. Should we end with a fun fact and like a fun quote about invention, like it's QI?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Freddie, do you have an little quote? Or?
Okay.
I could have a poem. I know some
Invention
poems.
is 3% perspiration, 9% excavation, 12% titillation,
Right.
and the rest is up to you. And Colonel Gaddafi said that.
Did he?
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's awful.
We can change who said it at the end. And Martin Luther King said that.
Well, guys, thank you very much for your inventions, real and fake. Yeah, really enjoyed those. You can contact me at MC Clowes. You got a Twitter handle, Freddie?
No. I'm on Instagram as Freddie Ridell, FreddieRiddell, all one word.
And Sophie,
I have a Twitter that I never use.
do you want to share it with us?
You can contact me on my LinkedIn, and that's Sophie Manwank. It's Sophie SOPHIE MARQUAND. Sophie Manwank.
Very nice, like it. Cool. Join us next time. Maybe be in 2 weeks' time.
All right, just
My
follow us on SoundCloud. Subscribe to our RSS feed.
Follow us on Facebook.
Join our pod on Orca.
And also check out me and Freddie's vlog. It's a daily vlog with kooky antics and crazy thoughts every day.
Plus follow us on Google
And if
Plus.
you want to come to the daily viewings of that vlog, get in touch and you can come to ones held at my home.
It's on Hawthorne Street in Durham.
They
Big
bring
screenings.
pizza, bring beer,
premieres.
everyone has a good time. Play a bit of Super Smash Bros after it's done.
We've got Sky Sports. We don't even use it.
Wow.
Well, thank you for listening to How Is That Not a Thing? See you next time. Have a lovely Christmas!
Oh!